Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Career Prep. Today we'll learn how to solve problems on the topic average of weight, age or marks of two or more groups. Since questions based on this topic are most frequently asked in competitive exams, it makes sense to understand the concept well. These questions are the ones where marks can be scored easily if practiced well. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notifications as soon as we post a new video. So let's start. There are two batches A and B in a class. Batch A consists of 36 students and batch B consists of 44 students. Find the average weight of the whole class if average weight of batch A is 40 kgs and that of batch B is 35 kgs. So now in this problem we are asked to find the average weight of the whole class. So use the formula average weight of the whole class is equal to total weight of all students divided by number of students. So now to find the average weight of the whole class we need to know total weight of all the students as well as the number of students. Now it's given that batch A consists of 36 students and batch B consists of 44 students. So total number of students is equal to 36 plus 44, which is 80. Also, it's given that the average weight of batch A is 40 kgs and average weight of batch B is 35 kgs. Now we know that sum is equal to average multiplied by number. So total weight of batch A is equal to the average weight of batch A multiplied by the number of students in batch A, which is 40 multiplied by 36, which is 1440. 1440 kgs. Similarly, total weight of batch B is equal to the average weight of batch B multiplied by the number of students in batch B, which is 35 multiplied by 44, which gives us 1540 kgs. So the total weight of all the students is equal to 1440 plus 1540, which is 2980 kgs. So now we know the total number of students is 80 and total weight of students is 2980 kgs. So average weight of the whole class is equal to 2980 divided by 80, which gives us 37.25 kgs. So the average weight of the whole class is 37.25 kgs. In Ajay's opinion, his weight is greater than 65 kgs but less than 72 kgs. His brother does not agree with Ajay and he thinks that Ajay's weight is greater than 60 kgs but less than 70 kgs. His mother's view is that his weight cannot be greater than 68 kgs. If all of them are correct in their estimation, what is the average of the different probable weights of Ajay? So now we do not know what is Ajay's weight. So let Ajay's weight be x kgs. Now it's given that according to Ajay, his weight is greater than 65 kgs but less than 72 kgs. This can be written as a mathematical expression like this. X is greater than 65 but less than 72. Now Ajay's brother thinks that Ajay's weight is greater than 60 kgs but less than 70 kgs. This can be written in the mathematical form like this. According to Ajay's brother, Ajay's weight is greater than 60 but less than 70. Now Ajay's mother's view is that Ajay's weight cannot be greater than 68 kgs. So according to Ajay's mother, Ajay's weight is not greater than 68 kgs. Now when you look at these three expressions, you'll see that the values satisfying all the above conditions are 66, 67 and 68. That is, Ajay's age can be either 66 or 67 or 68. Now you cannot consider uh, the number before 66 because according to Ajay, his weight is more than 65. So you cannot consider 65 here. Also, you cannot consider 69 or 70, etc. because according to Ajay's mother, Ajay's weight is not more than 68. So the values satisfying all the above conditions are only these three: 66, 67 and 68. Now we are asked to find the average of the different probable weights of Ajay. So the required average is equal to total weight divided by number of values, which is 66 plus 67 plus 68 divided by 3, because there are 3 values here. The number of values is 3 and total weight is the sum of these 3 weights. So 66 plus 67 plus 68 is 201. 201 divided by 3 is 67 kgs. So the required average is 67 kgs. The average weight of Arun, Bharat and Chandu is 45 kgs. If the average weight of Arun and Bharat is 40 kgs and that of Bharat and Chandu is 43 kgs, then what is the weight of Bharat? Now let A, B and C represent the respective weights of Arun, Bharat and Chandu. Now we know that the total weight is equal to average multiplied by number of persons. It's given that the average weight of Arun, Bharat and Chandu is 45 kgs. So total weight of Arun, Bharat and Chandu is the average weight of Arun, Bharat and Chandu multiplied by number of persons, which is 3. So total weight of Arun, Bharat and Chandu is A plus B plus C is equal to 45 multiplied by 3, which is 135. This is the first equation. Now it's also given that the average weight of Arun and Bharat is 40 kgs. So total weight of Arun and Bharat is average weight of Arun and Bharat multiplied by number of persons, which is 2 here. So total weight of Arun and Bharat is A plus B is equal to 40 multiplied by 2, which is 80. This is the second equation. It's also given that the average weight of Bharat and Chandu is 43 kgs. So total weight of Bharat and Chandu is equal to average weight of Bharat and Chandu multiplied by number of persons, which is 2 here. So total weight of Bharat and Chandu is B plus C, which is 43 multiplied by 2, which is 86. This is the third equation. Now, on adding equations 2 and 3, we get A plus 2B plus C is equal to 166. This is equation 4. Now, equation 1 is A plus B plus C is equal to 135. Equation 4 is A plus 2B plus C is equal to 166. Now, we are asked to find the weight of Bharat. So, we have to eliminate the weight of Arun and weight of Chandu to get the weight of Bharat. So, we have to will subtract equation 1 from equation 4. Then A and minus A will get cancelled. 2B minus B is B. C and minus C will get cancelled. 166 minus 135 is 31. So when we subtract equation 1 from equation 4, we get B is equal to 31. So Bharat's weight is 31 kgs. In a school, average marks of three batches of 40, 50 and 60 students respectively is 45, 55 and 70. Find the average marks of all the students. Now you know that to find the average marks of all the students, you have to use the formula. Average marks is equal to total marks of all the students divided by number of students. So to find the average marks, you need to find the total marks of all the students and also the total number of students. It's given that batch 1 consists of 40 students, batch 2 consists of 50 students, batch 3 consists of 60 students. So total number of students is 40 plus 50 plus 60, which is 150. Now we know that sum is equal to average multiplied by number. So to find the total marks of all the students, we'll use this formula. Now it's given that average marks of batch 1 is 45, average marks of batch 2 is 55 and average marks of batch 3 is 70. So sum is equal to average multiplied by number. Now total marks of batch 1 is equal to the average marks of batch 1 multiplied by number of students in batch 1. This is 45 multiplied by 40, which gives us 1800. Total marks of batch 2 is equal to average marks of batch 2 multiplied by number of students in batch 2. This gives us 55 multiplied by 50, which is 2750. Similarly, total marks of batch 3 is equal to average marks of batch 3 multiplied by number of students in batch 3. This is 70 multiplied by 60, which gives us 4200. Now, the total marks of all the students is 1800 plus 2750 plus 4200, which is 8750. Now we know the total marks of all students is 8750 and total number of students is 150. So average marks of all the students is equal to total marks of all students divided by number of students, which is 8750 divided by 150, which will give us 58.33. So the average marks of all the students is 58.33. Now we can solve this problem in a shortcut method using the formula average is equal to ax plus by plus cz divided by a plus b plus c. Here a, b and c are the number of students in the batches. X, y and z are their respective average marks. So substituting these values in the formula, we'll get average is equal to 40 multiplied by 45 plus 50 multiplied by 55 plus 60 multiplied by 70 divided by 40 plus 50 plus 60. Now 40 multiplied by 45 is 1800. 50 multiplied by 55 is 2750. 60 multiplied by 70 is 4200. So, and 40 plus 50 plus 60 is 150. So now you get 1800 plus 2750 plus 4800 divided by 150. On solving this, you will get 8750 divided by 150, which is nothing but 58.33. So the average marks of all the students is 58.33. A family consists of two grandparents, two parents, and three grandchildren. The average age of the grandparents is 67 years, that of the parents is 35 years, and that of the grandchildren is 6 years. What is the average age of the family? So to find the average age of the family, you have to use the formula. Average age of the family is equal to total age of all the members divided by number of members. So to find the average age of the family, you need to know total age of all the members and also the number of members. Now it's given uh, that the average age of two grandparents is 67, average age of two parents is 35, and average age of three children is 6. Now, to find the total age of all the members, uh, we'll use the formula total age is equal to number of members multiplied by uh, the average of the members. So total age of two grandparents is equal to the number of members multiplied by their average, which is 2 multiplied by 67, which gives us 134. Now total age of two parents is equal to number of members multiplied by their average age. This gives us 2 multiplied by 35, which is 70. Now, similarly, the total age of three grandchildren is equal to the number of members multiplied by their average age. This gives us 3 multiplied by 6, which is 18. So, the total age of all the members is 134 plus 70 plus 18, which gives us 222. Also, we know that the total number of members is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 3, which is 7. So now we know the total age of all the members is 222. Total number of members is 7. So now we can find the average age of the family. The average age of the family is total age of all members divided by number of members. This is nothing but 222 divided by 7, which gives us 31 5 by 7. So the average age of the family is 31 5 by 7. Now you can solve this problem in a shortcut method by using the formula average is equal to ax plus by plus cz divided by a plus b plus c. Here a, b and c are the number of members and x, y and z are their respective averages. So substituting these values in the formula, we get average is equal to 2 multiplied by 67 plus 2 multiplied by 35 plus 3 multiplied by 6 divided by 2 plus 2 plus 3. 2 plus 67, 2 multiplied by 67 is 134, 2 multiplied by 35 is 70, 6 multiplied by 3 is 18, 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. So 134 plus 70 plus 18 is 222. So 222 divided by 7 will give us 31 5 by 7. So the average age of the family is 31 5 by 7. The captain of a cricket team of 11 members is 26 years old and the wicket keeper is 3 years older. If the ages of these two are excluded, the average age of the remaining players is 1 year less than the average age of the whole team. What is the average age of the team? So we have to find the average age of the team. So let the average age of the team be X. We know that the cricket team has 11 members. So total age of 11 members is equal to number of members multiplied by the average age of the members. So total age of 11 members is equal to 11 multiplied by X, which is 11X. So total age of 11 members is 11x. It's given the age of the captain is 26 years and the wicket keeper is 3 years older. So the age of the wicket keeper is 26 plus 3, which is 29 years. Now excluding the captain and the wicket keeper, we'll have 9 members in the team. So the total age of 9 members will be equal to the total age of the 11 members minus the age of the captain minus the age of the wicket keeper. So the total age of 9 members is equal to 11x minus of 26 plus 29. This is the first equation. Now, if the captain and the wicket keeper are excluded, then 9 members will remain in the team. It's given that the average of these 9 players is 1 year less than the average age of the whole team. We know that the average age of the whole team is X. So 1 year less than the average age of the whole team is X minus 1. So total age of 9 members is equal to uh, the number of players multiplied by the average age of the players. So total age of 9 members is equal to 9 multiplied by x minus 1. This is the second equation. Now comparing equation 1 and 2, uh, we get 11x minus of 26 plus 29 is equal to 9 multiplied by x minus 1. This is nothing but 11x minus 55 is equal to 9x minus 9. So 11 when you shift 9x to the left hand side, it will become minus 9x. So 11x minus 9x is 2x. When you shift minus 55 to the right hand side, it will become plus 55. So plus 55 minus 9 is 46. So you get 2x is equal to 46, which is x is equal to 23. So x is the average age of the team. X is equal to 23 means the average age of the team is 23 years. The average age of husband, wife and their child 3 years ago was 27 years, and that of wife and the child 5 years ago was 20 years. Find the present age of the husband. Now we know that total age is equal to average multiplied by number of members. It's given that the average age of the husband, wife and their child 3 years ago was 27 years. So their total age 3 years ago is equal to their average age 3 years ago multiplied by the number of members, which is 3 here. So 27 multiplied by 3 is 81 years. To get the total age of the husband, wife and their child 3 years ago was 81 years. Now to get their present age, 3 years has to be added to each of their age. So there are 3 members, husband, wife and their child. So 3 years has to be added to each of their age. So 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. So present age of husband, wife and child is 81 plus 9, which is 90 years. This is the first equation. Similarly, the average age of the wife and child 5 years ago was 20 years. So their total age 5 years ago is equal to their average age 5 years ago multiplied by the number of members, which is 2 here. So 20 multiplied by 2 is 40 years. So the total age of the wife and child 5 years ago was 40 years. To get their present age, 5 years has to be added to each of their age. Now since there are 2 members, wife and child, 5 years has to be added to each of their ages. So 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So the present age of the wife and child is 40 plus 10, which is 50 years. This is equation 2. Now, equation 1 gives us the present age of husband, wife and child. Equation 2 gives the present age of wife and child. So from 1 and 2, we get the husband's present age as 90 minus 50, which is 40 years. So the present age of the husband is 40 years. The average age of a husband and wife was 23 years when they were married 5 years ago. But now the average age of the husband, wife and child is 20 years. The child was born during the interval. What is the present age of the child? Now you know that the total age is equal to average multiplied by number of members. It's given that the average age of husband and wife 5 years ago was 23 years. So their total age 5 years ago is equal to their average age 5 years ago multiplied by the number of members, which is 2 here. So 23 multiplied by 2 is 46 years. So their total age 5 years ago was 46 years. Now to get their present age, 5 years has to be added to each of their age. So there are two members here, the husband and the wife. So 5 years has to be added to each of their age. So 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So present age of husband and wife is equal to 46 plus 10, which is 56 years. This is the first equation. Now it's given that the average age of husband, wife and child at present is 20 years. So the present age of the husband, wife and child is equal to the average age of the husband, wife and child at present multiplied by the number of members, which is 3 here. So 20 multiplied by 3 is 60 years. So the present age of husband, wife and child is 60 years. This is the second equation. Now, equation 1 gives the present age of the husband and wife. Equation 2 gives the present age of the husband, wife and child. So from equations 1 and 2, we can get the child's present age, which is 60 minus 56, which is 4 years. So the child's present age is 4 years. 10 years ago, the average age of a family of 4 members was 24 years. 2 children having been born with age difference of 2 years, the present average age of the family is the same. What is the present age of the youngest child? So you know that um, the total age is equal to average multiplied by number of members. Now it's given that 10 years ago, the average age of a family of 4 members was 24 years. So total age of 4 members 10 years ago is equal to their average age 10 years ago multiplied by the number of members, which is 4 here. So 24 multiplied by 4 is 96 years. So to get the present age of the 4 members, you have to add 10 to each of their ages. So there are 4 members. So 10 multiplied by 4 is 40. So total age of 4 members now is equal to 96 plus 40, which is 136 years. This is the first equation. Now it's given that the present average age of the family, including the children, is the same. That is 24 years. So total age of 6 members now is equal to the average age of the 6 members now multiplied by the number of members, which is 6. So 24 multiplied by 6 is 144 years. Now this is the equation 2. Now equation 1 gives the total age of 4 members at present, and equation 2 gives the total age of 6 members at present. So from equation 1 and 2, we can get the sum of the ages of the two children. So 144 minus 136 is 8 years. So the sum of the ages of the two children is 8 years. Now we are asked to find the present age of the youngest child. So let the age of the youngest child be 6 years. Since it's given that there's an age difference of 2 years between the children, the age of the elder child will be x plus 2 years. Now we know that the sum of the ages of two children is 8 years. So x plus 2 is equal to 8. So x is equal to 3. So the age of the youngest child is 3 years. A library has an average of 510 visitors on Sundays and 240 on other days. What is the average number of visitors per day in a month of 30 days beginning with a Sunday? Now, since the month begins with a Sunday, there will be 5 Sundays in the month. That is 1st, 8th, 15th, 22nd and 29th of the month will be Sundays. Now we are asked to find the average number of visitors per day in the month. So the required average is equal to total number of visitors divided by number of days. So if we find so to find the required average, we'll need to find the total number of visitors and also the number of days in the month. It's given that the number of days in the month is 30. So we just have to find the total number of visitors to find the required average. Now it's given that 510 visitors visit the library on Sundays. Since there are 5 Sundays in the month, the number of visitors on Sundays is 510 multiplied by 5. When you remove the 5 Sundays in a 30 days month, you'll be left with 25 days. It's given that 240 visitors visit on the other days. So 240 multiplied by 25. So total number of visitors is equal to 510 multiplied by 5 plus 240 multiplied by 25, which is 8,550. So the total number of visitors is 8,550. We know that the number of days is 30. So the required average is equal to 8,550 divided by 30, which is 285. A building contractor employs 20 males, 15 female and 5 child workers. To a male worker he pays 25 rupees per day. To a female worker he pays 20 rupees per day. And a child worker gets 8 rupees per day. What is the average wage per day paid by the contractor? Now you know that to find the average, you have to use the formula average equals sum of wages divided by number of workers. So to find the average, you need to know the sum of wages as well as number of workers. Now it's given that there are 20 male workers and each male worker gets paid 25 rupees per day. So the wages of 20 males is equal to 20 multiplied by 25, which is 500 rupees. Now it's given that there are 15 female workers and each female worker gets paid 20 rupees per day. So wages of 15 female workers is equal to 15 multiplied by 20, which is 300 rupees. Now there are 5 child workers and each child gets paid rupees 8 per day. So wages of 5 child workers is equal to 5 multiplied by 8, which is 40 rupees. So sum of the wages is 500 plus 300 plus 40, which is 840 rupees. Now you know that the number of workers is equal to 20 plus 15 plus 5, which is 40. So sum of wages is 840 and number of workers is 40. So substituting these values in the formula, we have required age is equal to 840 divided by 40, which is 21. So the average wage uh, paid by the contractor per day is 21 rupees. Now you can solve this problem in a shortcut method using the formula average is equal to ax plus by plus cz divided by a plus b plus c. Here a, b and c are the number of male, female and child workers. X, Y and Z are their respective pays. So substituting these values in the formula, we get average is equal to 20 multiplied by 25 plus 15 multiplied by 20 plus 5 multiplied by 2 divided by 20 plus 15 plus 5. Now 20 multiplied by 25 is 500. 15 multiplied by 20 is 300 and 5 multiplied by 8 is 40. So 500 plus 300 plus 40 divided by 40. This gives us 840 divided by 40, which is 21. So the average wage per day paid by the contractor is rupees 21. The average temperature for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday was 48 degrees and for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday was 46 degrees. If the temperature on Monday was 42 degrees, find the temperature on Friday. So it's given that the average temperature for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday is 48 degrees. So total temperature is equal to number of days, which is 4 here, multiplied by the average temperature, which is 48. So the total temperature of Monday plus Tuesday plus Wednesday plus Thursday is equal to 4 multiplied by 48, which is 192 degrees. This is the first equation. Now it's given that the average temperature for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday is 46 degrees. So total temperature is equal to number of days, which is 4 here, multiplied by the average temperature, which is 46 degrees. So total temperature of Tuesday plus Wednesday plus Thursday plus Friday is equal to 4 multiplied by 46, which is 184 degrees. This is the second equation. Now it's also given that Monday temperature is 42 degrees. Now substituting the value of Monday in equation 1, we get Tuesday plus Wednesday plus Thursday is equal to 192 minus 42, which is 150 degrees. Now substituting the value of Tuesday plus Wednesday plus Thursday in equation 2, we get Friday is equal to 184 minus 50, which is 34 degrees. So the temperature on Friday was 34 degrees. Viewers, please go through this video till you have understood the concept. Practice more problems on this topic to understand the concept clearly as well as to increase your speed. Please do watch our video on the topic solved problems on average when one entry is added or replaced. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.